Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. So again, maybe I didn't emphasize this as well as I should have yesterday, but I just want to again say that I don't feel like my life has been harder than anybody else's. I think that each and everybody's life is crafted exactly as it should be for them. And I don't think God, the Most High's, this universe reality, I don't think they just pick and choose to give certain people horrible lives and certain people good lives. I don't think that's the way shit works. I think we all craft our lives based on the things that we do. And this is what karma and dharma is all about. And so it's like we are exactly where we are because of the choices that we make. And this goes into free will, da da da, and this and that. So, and it's also like I think there's an actual equation like based on who you are and where you're at and what you've done and where you want to go and your intentions. Like that all has an effect on the energetic frequency that you are and also that you emit, which has an effect on your environment. So it affects your environment. So who you are is affecting your environment, and the environment is also affecting you. As above, so below. As within, so without. So yeah, just I felt like again, I just wanted to re-emphasize that I don't feel like I don't want to be like I don't want to get mixed up as one of those people that thinks that they've been through more shit than other people, because that's not the case at all. No, we all go through what the fuck we got to go through. I'm just saying for me in my particular spot, like, cause I had to do that for myself, cause I was starting to look at myself like I was some type of a loser or douchebag or like, what's wrong with you? You suck. Like, I was beating myself up, thinking like, and it was largely from like other people looking at me. Like I feel like I was being influenced by other people's perspectives, and I had to check myself. That whoa, hold the fuck on. Like they don't know what it's like. They're not here. Like I know what it's like to be up and going and fucking strong and get shit done, and like that's much easier. Like being in a progressive state where I'm growing every day and moving and flowing and building muscle and working out and doing shit that I love and laughing and joking and dancing, that's easy. But what the most difficult things in this life that I've had to deal with has literally been in that bed when I'm at my weakest, when I'm at my sickest, when I'm at my most, depressed. Like that's the hardest. That's the most challenging thing that I've ever had to do in my life is pull myself out of my fucking bed when I've got everything in my head and around me I feel is working against me. And my body's not working, my mind's not fucking working. Like that's been the most challenging. No physical exertion, no long days at work, no fucking nothing that I've dealt with in this realm compares at all to the amount of pain that I've been through, like the challenge, like the level of challenge that I went through while being in my fucking sick rock bottom bed. Nothing compares to it. So it's another reason why I look at all these people who are like super successful and achieving things, and it's like, yeah, you guys are doing good and making fucking progress and da 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 da, but that's not the real like that's challenging. I'm not saying that you guys don't have challenge in your life, but what I've experienced, like when I've been in those states, they're not as nearly challenging as when I'm in that depressive state. So there's a lot to be learned in these states, but they're fucking dangerous. I mean, you can get literally lost up and swept up in a fucking black hole and sucked into that shit and go who knows where. Like it's dangerous. Like so, but just to reiterate, like it's in those. That's why motherfuckers that can get through that shit. I mean, again, nobody's better than anybody else, but whenever we are able to get through these things, because I think in one way or another, we're all going to experience variations of relatively similar situations. So, like, one way or another, everybody's going to experience kind of what it was like for me to go through this deathbed experience of being on rock bottom and all that shit. Just like everybody eventually, one way or another, is going to know what it's like to be people like Matthew McConaughey and perhaps even like Jesus Christ. Like, if you really appreciate the whole nature of infinite, like infinity, eternity, like everlasting, limitless, everything, like it has to encompass that. It has to encompass us experiencing the crazy duality of being things like pure evil and pure love. So yeah, I mean, under the rules of infinity, like we should all eventually somehow some way go through the experience of being things that are of like like Hitler and also being like Jesus Christ. Kind of crazy, but got a little off tangent there. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, again, I just wanted to clear up that I don't think that my life is any harder than anybody else's. Let me just say that. So all right, I love you guys. I'll take care. Bye.